Hey guys, and welcome to our channel. So, today we're gonna be doing our makeup for you. So let's get started.
Okay. So you can see there's an obvious difference. She's so high maintenance. I fit everything into this. It's got frogs on it, guys. I got this little H2O Beauty Oasis Hydrating Treatment.
So this is what I use. I use e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. And it actually really works.
Where's the trash can?
It works really good. It's over there.
Here you go, trash can.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's blue.
Oh. And then I also use the Neutrogena Clear Face Liquid Sunscreen. I really like it. It helps with my breakouts, even though I woke up this morning and my skin was like, hey, F you, because I don't like you. This is what it looks like. There you go. Okay, well, you prime your face.
Yeah, girl.
And technically my moisturizer and sunscreen, that's my primer, because in a way I agree with James. I don't see what primer does.
I've never used this primer. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It's the pink one.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm going to be putting on my foundation, which is It Cosmetics CC Cream, which also has sunscreen in it. If you wear foundation, they say that it should have sunscreen in it, which I agree. So, and then I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush, put it on my face.
Fun fact for you guys, I don't wear foundation unless it's like a special event or something, or my acne is really bad. I'm gonna throw on my BKR Paris Water Balm on my lips just to kind of hydrate them for later.
Usually I use concealer, but usually if I have pimples or whatever and they're open, I try not to put concealer on there, because then it's like I'm just making them even more infected. So I might skip concealer today.
That's smart, actually.
Yeah, well, I
never thought about it like that.
Yeah, because I used to put concealer on and it would make, when I would go to take my makeup off, it would make them look even worse than what they were that morning. So it's putting foundation on it, it still makes it a little bad, but it's not as bad as me putting foundation and concealer on it. So usually if I have pimples, I just if I'm going out in public, because I am self-conscious, because I'm okay, people are definitely going to judge me because I have a blemish on my face. But it's if I put foundation on it, it kind of covers it. You can still kind of see it, because It Cosmetics foundation isn't a full coverage foundation. I really want to get a full coverage foundation. I just need to save up money for it. And with going to college, it makes it hard to save money. So, yeah, I'll probably just skip concealer today.
I always conceal my spots. I have a lot of them. I'm using the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer in Light Ivory, which is the latest shade that they have.
Alright, next, since I skipped concealer, I'm going to go in with my Tarte setting powder. I love this. It's the best setting powder that I've ever
What do you have to
used. And then I'm going to go in with my Flower big puffy brush to put my powder on.
I'm going in with this is from the BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz set. It's the number 4 brush. It's kind of small and fluffy.
It's so pretty.
And I use it to just kind of tap, I use tapping motions. And then swirl. Tap and swirl.
And I just take this, but I usually just take it in everywhere that you put foundation, or that I put foundation. I just put it over that and have me set for the day. I'm going to prime my eyelids.
And I like to take the Maybelline Loose Fit Me powder, and I take that, and I like to really press it into the areas that I just concealed. I don't do it all over. I just do it in the areas I concealed, and then we're gonna go back in with a fluffy brush like this and just go all over the face very lightly. And this is from the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival set, and it's the number 1 brush.
This is the Morphe 25B palette.
And I've got the Bad Habit palette, the Athena one, which is the dupe for the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette.
Huda! Ooh.
shoot.
Ooh.
Mine's better.
Yeah.
My first step, I'm gonna set my eyeshadow primer with this bone shade. I'm using this extremely fluffy BH Cosmetics brush, the number 6 from the Weekend Festival collection.
So I'm gonna take this shade Shy, which is like a really light bone color, and I'm gonna put that all over my lids. Yeah, so I'm using the Morphe M506. Shout out to James Charles for telling me which brushes to use for my eyes, because that's why I got these, literally.
Anyway, so I'm gonna go...
I'm gonna, hold up, before you start, I'm gonna go in the shade Most.
I'm gonna take this really light...
Don't.
Can't even see it, but it's this really light, like, peachy pink color called Velour. And Valor, I don't know.
Velour.
And I'm gonna take it in my crease. I'm gonna swirl it in there.
Usually after I do that, I go in with the Morphe M441, and I just go in with the same color just to kind of like blend it out more. But I don't put a lot on my brush, and I just tap off the excess, and then I go back into the crease and just blend out more.
And I'm gonna take the shade I just used, the Velour shade, and I'm gonna press it into my outer V to kind of like put it more on the lid than it is, because right now it's just really focused above my crease because I have hooded lids, so it's above my crease. I'm gonna take the first brush that I used to set my thing, and I'm gonna blend the outside. I'm not putting any product on the brush, I'm just gonna use it to blend the edges of what I've already done.
So then I go back in with my Morphe M506, and I usually take my crease shade that I put in and I put it like right here in my outer corner, so that way it looks semi-decent.
I'm gonna use this shade. It's called Medusa, my sister. My Scone large shadow brush. It's like a flat shader brush, really thin, really dense. And I'm gonna pack that on. I'm gonna use pat and swipe motions.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go back in with that like light bone shade called Shy, and I'm just gonna take my Morphe M421. It's like a small, really dense brush. And I'm just gonna go in there, and I'm just gonna put it in my corner to brighten it up just a bit. Usually I would go in with my Swamp Queen palette because there's like a really bright, blinding color in there that I love to pack in my corner, but since I'm not going anywhere fancy and I'm not really wearing anything kind of fancy, there's no point in putting it on.
To that big fluffy brush, y'all know, and I'm gonna blend the metallic shade into the crease so it doesn't look choppy, but very lightly because I don't want to ruin the shimmer.
And real quick before I do my contour and my highlight, I'm just gonna go in with my MAC setting spray and just do like a real quick spritz.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
I'm only...
You know those things that YouTubers do?
Yeah.
Shoo.
We're gonna do...
If I can figure
I'm
it
gonna
out.
leave an eyeshadow brush out for when I do my inner corner highlight later.
I usually go for contour first.
Choose the Lorac Pro Contour palette.
Yeah, I have the Lorac Pro Contour palette.
Has
So usually during the summertime, I go in with the deep contour, and that's what I use to contour my face. So I'm gonna take a Morphe M438. It's contour, and it's content. So usually I just go in with like the tip of the brush, and maybe I like put it on the side, and then I tap off the excess.
My Morphe blush trio, the Pop of Coral, and I'm using the shade Unapologetic. It's this one where my pinky is. I'm gonna go over it with my big fluffy powder brush from earlier just to kind of diffuse it a little bit. And I just smile and I just kind of swipe it. So I don't contour or bronze just because I don't know how the hell to do it. So, and I don't feel like learning. So I'm gonna go right into my highlight. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. So like this. And I'm gonna take my Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. But I'm taking this brush, and it's kind of like a really fluffy but tapered brush, and I'm gonna put it in my highlighter, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corners.
So usually after I contour, I go back in with my MAC, and I go over so that way when I put my highlighter on, it's kind of got like a little bit of a, not liquid, but like kind of a wet base, so that way it can kind of stay. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Pirates of the Caribbean palette.
She rich, y'all.
I'm really not. I got it on clearance.
He's rich.
So that's my nice. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M504 because that's what I use for my highlighting. Doesn't mean that's right. My favorite, which is Fortune, which is that nice white color.
I'm going to take my...
Oh, this is what the beauty gurus be. Oh.
Yeah, see, mine doesn't look like that, and I don't really mind.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll my lashes with my roller lash.
Alright, and then after I do my highlighter, I go in again with MAC just to set everything. No, this is Wet n Wild Mega Clear Mascara. It's kind of like a primer. You can use it for your eyelashes and your eyebrows, but I mainly just use it for my eyelashes. And then I'm going to go in with the same mascara as her, my roller lash from Benefit.
Twins. It's twins.
It's twins.
We need this. Okay, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay All-Nighter.
So usually I just do my top lashes with this, and then I go in with a lash curler because my lashes are so long that if I don't curl them in the morning, they'll just kind of like curve down and poke me in the eye, and that's not fun.
Don't like that.
I've been through a lot.
Now, this probably is not going to stay on, but I'll put it on for right now. It's the ColourPop Luxe Lipstick in Uno Mas. And it's like a peachy nude color.
Then after I curl, I usually just go back in with like another layer for my top, and then I do my bottom. And then for my final look, hopefully if there's product in here, I'm going to go in with Tarte lip paint in the shade Birthday Suit. I love this, so hopefully there's still some product in here. It was like our mini get ready with us. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If anybody else other than ourselves are watching, please like it, leave a comment saying,
God, you guys are ugly, stop making content.
Oh yeah, please subscribe down below. It would mean like the absolute world to us. Please leave a like on this video if you liked it. Even if you didn't like it, please leave a like. It would mean the world to us.
Right.
Also, hit that notification bell to make you informed and notified when we upload. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, bye guys.
Bye.